We cast the Bitter Triumph and pay 3 life. Athreos is going to ask us if we want to pay 3 life, and we're going to be like, hell yeah, we want to pay 3 life, because we're not actually paying 3 life. Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm counting that because we had the Bolas Citadel in hand. Well, hello, friends. Welcome back. I am Average Zen, of course, your host of Average Zen Presents, coming at you once again live on a casual Tuesday. Forgot what day it was today. Hello, Tony Marie, Terrigen, thank you for joining us. Yes, we are streaming live to you on Twitch as we do 4 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 11 to 1 Central European Time, except on Thursdays for our Achievement Hunters Lodge. That's 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central European Time. We're in the midst of our Ether Drift Play Booster Box giveaway. I'd like to get this go ahead and sent out to our winners here in less than a week, 10 days. March 14th was our planned goal of doing that drawing, but our goals are not met yet. We have not been able to unlock the rewards. I cannot tell Power Girl what to do. She's under instructions not to get off the boxes until we get our goals. So we've got we need like 16 more followers on Twitch and like 25 more subscribers on YouTube. That's not a lot. I think this is absolutely obtainable. So if you got friends in the Magic the Gathering, if you like what you see and you want to share us with the world, yes, then do it. Follow your heart. Yeah. We also, of course, have news series. We have, of course, the Explain It Like I'm 7 series on exclusive to YouTube. And you can find us at Average Zen on YouTube, at Average Zen on Twitter, X, at Average Zen on Blue Sky. And, of course, Average Zen Presents here on Twitch. Let's kick in the door and stir up some trouble for you Munchkin fans, because we're going into Pioneer and Explore today with a little thing. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we've got several lines here that I'd like to explore. So mostly, what are we trying to do here with this crazy looking deck? We're trying to show off some new cards, some old cards, some synergies that go on between them, and hopefully win some games in fantastic fashion. So what's a few ways we can do that? Well, we are playing a couple copies of the new Ketramose, the new Dawn, Menace Lifelink Indestructible 4/4 Legendary God. Ketramose can't attack or block unless there are 7 more cards in exile. You know the card, you've seen it all over the place if you've been playing. Whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile from graveyards and or the battlefield, notably from graveyards and or the battlefield, during your turn, you draw a card and lose 1 life. So not from the top of the library, not any of that stuff. Nonetheless, we are, or not from hand, so yeah, graveyards or battlefield. Nonetheless, we are running 2 copies of Ashioks Wicked Manipulator. It's a 5-mana planeswalker, 5 loyalty to begin with. If you would pay life while your library has at least that many cards in it, exile that many cards from the top of your library instead. Does not trigger Ketramose. +1, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Exile 1 of them, put it into your hand. Put the other in your hand. Does not trigger Ketramose. However, does count towards the exiled total so that they can attack or block, notably. What we really want to do, besides the -2 to maybe make some blockers or have tokens, is get to that -7. That is my goal. I would like to see a -7 go off on Ashioks once in my lifetime. It says target player exiles the top X cards of their library, where X is the total mana value of cards you own in exile. So, how do we do that? How do we make that happen? Well, number one, to help Ketramose, we also have an Ashiok Dreamrender. Spells and abilities your opponents control can't cause their controller to search their library. -1, target player mills 4 cards and exile each opponent's graveyard. So that's guaranteed to get Ketramose up to at least 4 cards exiled on our turn, as well as trigger that. That will trigger. That's one Ashiok that does trigger Ketramose. Liliana of the Veil, while I'm thinking about it, let's cut down one. No, let's not do it. Okay. Liliana of the Veil, and love. Each player discards a card, and you can also use it to sacrifice target permanents. I'm talking myself into it. Let's rebalance this equation and get 2 Lilianas, 2 Ashioks. We have a Grim Tutor to search up our combo pieces. If you were with us last hour, you're familiar with this guy. The Abyssal Harvester is a demon, warlock, and can just exile stuff from graveyards, yours or your opponent's, and make a token copy of a creature that you may exile with it, assuming it went into the graveyard that turn. So, Deadly Cover-Up is a good way to destroy all creatures. Also put stuff in exile if we need to get rid of a problematic creature. Doom Whisperer, Ashiok, Bolas Citadel. Let's talk about it. So, Grim Tutor, I envision tutoring up my one and only copy that I have crafted of Bolas Citadel. I guess I could make another one, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't want a 6-mana artifact sitting around in my hand. And if I've got it already, then I can use the Grim Tutor to search up Ashiok. And essentially, this will let us do some crazy stuff. As long as we don't have a land on top, you may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than pay its mana cost. And we can also tap it and sacrifice 10 non-land permanents. Each opponent loses 10 life. I guess that might be relevant at some point, but really we want to make sure that we're hitting as many cards off the top as possible while Ashiok is out. That will allow us to not pay life, but exile even more cards, which Ketramose, of course, will see. And then, of course, if we can just plus Ashiok 2 times, then we get to 7. And between those two, I think that we can probably burn our opponent out. Farewell, of course, great way to exile stuff. Unholy Annex pairs well with Abyssal Harvester and Shieldred for card draw, as well as Valgavoth in here. If we pitch them due to a Bitter Triumph for Liliana of the Veil, we can always use our little Abyssal Harvester here, make a copy of it. Ghost Vacuum, same purpose. We can exile stuff from the graveyard, Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, maybe get stuff in the graveyard from our opponent. Let's take it in the queue, see how we do. And of course, the elephant in the room I did not mention, Kaya. Kaya, my favorite planeswalker, Kaya the Inexorable. Inexorable? Yeah, can also exile stuff. What goes for him counters on stuff for the +1, which means if it dies or it gets exiled, we can come back from our hand. And the ultimate, we can play stuff from exile or from the graveyard. Yes, you get an emblem. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a legendary spell from your hand, from your graveyard, or from one card you own in exile without paying its mana cost. We'll see if we can get there. This looks like a decent starting hand, except for a little slow on the draw. I'm scared. Maybe we'll draw into something good. This could be greedy. This could be very greedy. I said we didn't want the Bolas Citadel in hand, but if this way all we need is one of our copies of Ashiok, or, not this Ashiok, or the Grim Tutor, and we'll be able to snag that. Alright, our Boreal Grazer, gonna ramp him up. Well, it's intertapped. They have lots of mana already. Okay, we have this. We have the combo in hand. Fun times. Polychronus, Unchained. And no, we did not want. We did not want that. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get Ashioks down. We'll immediately do that. And that should give him something to think about. Yeah, we got some good hits on that. Hydroid Crisis, Essence Hydra, Nissa. Oh, they had another one, though. That's fine. Alright, if we live. If we live. Alright, they're dealing 6 to us, maybe 7 next turn. Let's go ahead and Grim Tutor. And grab what? What are we going to grab? I think we need to grab... We have one of those already. You know what? Let's grab our Ketramose. We're going to deadly cover up next turn. The land shall conquer you. Nissa, you're drunk. Go home. Alright, deadly cover up. And we will exile that and that. And I think we got to get rid of the Polychronos Unchained. Exile their hand as a Growth Spiral and another Steelbane Hydra. Polychronos can go. Alright, we're good. Alright, we have 9 out of 7 cards in exile. Ketramose is happy. Growth Spiral, Steelbane Hydra, Hydroid Crisis. Alright then. Alright, Kaya, you gotta come out. We gotta get rid of the Hydroid Crisis. And then I think... Now we got 6 lands. That's not enough. An island. No, you went after Kaya. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. I mean, they're already ready to ultimate Nissa. And they got another Hydroid Crisis. Okay, well. Exile all creatures, exile artifacts, exile, yeah. I mean, they're just going to ultimate and win, right? Well, let them have it. Every dog has their day. Alright, Growth Spiral it up. Stadia! Well, thank you for joining us. Welcome. Yo. Man, we have a great combo in hand. I don't think we're going to live to play it. Pay 2 life. That gives us 4, 5, 6, 7. Not enough. Not enough. So we just paid 2 life for no reason. I got a little ahead of myself there. It's maths. But next turn. They still got the Nissa. They ultimated and still got that. What a flex. And they can just cast a huge Hydra here, can't they? There it is. Oh, you must fight. They have fought the nightmare and won. Alright, well, we definitely block. Alright, we got a Doom Whisperer. Well, let's play Bolas Citadel. All right, cool. We got there. We're doing things. Let us pay 3 life. We will get rid of Nissa. No, we hit a land off the top. Okay, that's good. Another land off the top. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? God. All right, +1. Oh my God, 3 lands off the top. All right, another Bitter Triumph. Pay 3 life. Kill the Hydra. Oh no. Gargus. Wait, why couldn't we play Valgavoth? Oh, because we didn't have the life to pay it? Was that? Oh, and I just played the land off the top. Okay, now we have to play the Doom Whisperer. We have to Surveil because I'm an idiot. And then, yeah, actually I like that. Let's go Abyssal Harvester. We'll play the Abyssal Harvester. We'll play the Ketramose. Well, +1. And get, we'll choose to put the Ghost Vacuum in hand. Oh no, oh, we picked the wrong one. Oh, God. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll play that. Oh my goodness, they didn't like it. I did not think we were gonna come. I did not think we were coming back from that. Wow, good stuff. Stadia. Before I forget, click on that link that just popped up in chat and get yourself registered to win a box of Ether Drift. Oh, okay, yeah. So Stadia Horizons has been streaming lately the Pokemon game that came out in November. You'll have to remind me of the exact name of it. It's got a really long-winded name, but we were talking last night in their stream about the movie Agent Cody Banks and what video game they were playing on it before it was cool, and it was a Warcraft 3 beta. Okay, Pokemon trading card game Pocket. Yes, looked very cool. You should check them out if you're interested in Pokemon. I know my wife and my son are very avid fans. We went to a Pokemon-themed birthday party over the weekend for my nephew down in Bavaria. Thoughtseize. Uh-oh. Pico. Speaking of Pico. No, Ashioks, no. What have you done? No peeking. That's not fair. All right, Overlords. Yeah, they got themselves a Picklock Prankster. Oh, well. Ketramose. And they don't know about the Ghost Vacuum, at least. And that's something. No touching. We've been over this. They're not a believer. What did they hit? Okay, well, let's talk about Abyssal Harvesters and Ghost Vacuums. Do they have a cut down or, nope. All right, well, let's exile. What are we going to exile here? I guess... no? Okay, bye. We were making decisions, opponent. Gosh, don't rush me. Fine, we'll take the win. I finally re-rolled a 500 gold quest into a 750. It only took 3 weeks. So we finally knocked that achievement off the list. And we have completed all core achievements. Of course, we'll go over that on Thursday on our Achievement Hunters Lodge episode. Highly recommend. Oh, I need to tell Streamlabs to hand out our Blue Sky address as well there. That'd be cool. Alright, our opponent gets to go first. We have no white mana in hand for Ketramose. We have nothing but turn 3 and turn 4, so I'm gonna pitch this. Oh, that's even worse. Even worse. My goodness, where are all our... Where's all our early plays, eh? And a 5-drop. This is fine. This is fine. And they're ramping. The Westvale Abbey. And a hulking raptor. Not great. Alright then. Let's set up for success. They have the manas. Cosmic Hunger. Gigantus. Okay, well, we need a board wipe now. That's not great. I don't think we're going to get one. 16 power on board, turn 4. Very cool. Alrighty then. Let's move on. Play. Alright. I know we can do better than so far. We're just not hitting anything but high cost right in our opening hand. We have yet to get anything under a 3-drop. And the pattern continues. And it seems it will not matter this game. Giving you the real experience on Arena. We're not cherry picking our games here. We're not cutting them out. Unless we're just winning all over the place so much we can only feature our most winningest games. It rarely happens. I think I can think of one time so far that I've made a video where I just I cut any games out of the video just because it was too much winning. Alright, we'll see what we got. The True Hard Wolf Veteran Explorer. So they play a lot of Explorer. You know, this is decent. We got some early removal. We got some payoffs for Bitter Triumph, pitching Volgavoth, and a Ketramose. We just need lands. When we get there, who knows? Are we gonna try? You bet. Oh, we will get there. We will. Let's go Intercept. And the thing about the Abyssal Harvester is it has to be pitched into the grave the turn you want to bring it back. So assuming they don't have removal here, we will have a Valgavoth next turn. Let's pay 3... No, discard a card. Don't be crazy. And we'll discard Valgavoth. And they scoop it up. We did it. Oh, I said no. That was enough. It was enough to have a turn 3 Valgavoth. Or turn 4, I guess. And remove their mandatory. See, that's something. I mean, we could play Zombify, sure. Is it easier to pull off? Yes. But I would much rather have removal and another body on board, and get the Valgavoth. Ultimate Greed Lord. It's Mr. Tom will be our lizard folk opponent. Lizard people, famously, a big fan. Alright, well, we got 2 Valgavoths in hand. I'm not sure how I feel about this. We'll see what we draw into. It's all worth keeping in play queue just to see what happens. Hive of the Eye Tyrant, though, that's not great. And Hateful Eidolon, also not great. I'm not saying hello to you. I know what you're doing. You came here to completely wreck face and mess with our lands. It's still, you know, I think we can still come back from this. Idiot. All right, then. Well, let's go ahead. Get that going. What did we hit? Gift of Fangs? Oh, yep. Gifted Etherborn, Gift of Fangs. All right. Well, I wonder if we'll ever get any colored mana. Sure. Stoddy Horizons wants to know, do you have a favorite color to play with when you're not experimenting with unusual decks? It really depends on my mood. I'm favorite color combinations? Absolutely. Black, white, blue, green are probably my go-tos. Alright, let's get rid of Fatal Push. Get rid of that guy. And then maybe we can start doing stuff. Who knows? Oh, there they go. We got the guy back. Hateful Eidolon. Fun times. Alright, we need a land. We got a land. Deadly Cover-Up. Let's go. I mean, they're messing with our lands hardcore. Yeah, the thing I like about black and white is it's got the best removal. Oh my goodness. Sure. It's got the best removal. It's got all the good enchantments. Alright. Doom Whisperer, I guess. Planar Disruption. Alright, well, let's surveil. They're just locking us. Oh my goodness. They're just trying to lock us down with salt, aren't they? Alright, well, we're at 5. They can swing in for 2. Alright, now we're dead. Yeah, well, yeah, you just saw what black and white can do. This is a black and white deck as well. They're playing something a little bit different, though. That was just an amazing draw they had. Absolutely amazing, especially the double Lithomancer and then the double Recursion. We just could not keep their stuff off the board. And, yeah. The Hateful Eidolon. Yeah, that's a rage-inducing card. You're like, you get all this card draw just for having auras in play when your stuff dies. When you're using those auras to completely wreck our face. Freebird 762. No questions asked. Okay, well, we have pieces of a combo. Once again, on the draw. I'm not sure we ever get to play first. That's alright. Maybe we'll get to keep the colors of our lands this time. See, I did not say hello to them last game. I knew exactly what they were going to do, and it was not it was not a friendly game. They knew it. I knew it. You don't get a top of the morning from me. You came to troll. You came to troll. Yes. Oh, thought erasure. Wonderful. Well, good luck. Tough decisions, but they get rid of the tutor. All right. Well, I imagine that means they have removal for the harvester. But then we have the Doom Whisperer and Bolas Citadel. Yep, there it is. Your Bolas' intervention. Alright, well, Ketramose, do your thing. More removal. Okay, Teferi. So we're up against some major salt here. Alright, I don't want to spoil a surprise either. I'll see what they have for this. Unfortunate that we have drawn a plethora of lands when they're getting rid of all of our non-land cards. All right. Did they find what they need? Let's surveil. You know, I don't think we want either one of these. Let's surveil again. We don't want either one of those. Let's surveil again. We don't want either one of those. I will take a Thoughtseize, I guess. Enters tapped. Thoughtseize you. That would have been nice if we would have got to keep the Abyssal Harvester. We'll see what they got. Sinister Sabotage. Well, I guess we get in with a 6/6. Could be worse. I imagine they're planning on countering our Bolas' Citadel. Day of Judgment. Alright. Ketramose, indestructible. We'll make a token. Shieldred, not bad, not bad. Let's go ahead and see if they'll let us cast Bolas' Citadel, though. They know about it. Spell Pierce? No, we can't pay 2. That's fine. Nothing but a solid control player here in the play queue. Well, however you find your fun. That's okay, I guess. Do we beat them down with a fish? Ashiok, Nightmare Muse. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get our Shieldred out. Okay, we got no stick, so let's sacrifice our token. We have a lot of ways to exile stuff. Don't seem to be drawing any of it until now. Alright. Yep, control, control, control. Board wipe, board wipe, board wipe. Then we will, we'll pay 3 life to get rid of Ashiok. Play another Shieldred. And pass the turn. Clint, there we go. There's another board wipe. We're having so much fun, aren't we? Here's another Shieldred. Don't make a sound. We'll pay. We can pay. And they're running out of cards. We'd love to see it. Oh yeah, draw. Please. You've made our life so much fun so far this game. By all means. And there it is, another board wipe. Fun times shall be had. All right. Are you done? All right, Ashiok, are you going to counter this as well? Wow, nice top deck. The one card we needed to get the game online. And they top decked it. All right, cool. We're having so much fun. Thank you so much for your 1, 2, 3, at least 3 board wipes so far, and countless counter spells, whatever. All right, buddy. Let's go. All right, from our graveyard, we will grab a Shieldred. Draw a card, lose a life. Cast a Liliana. Each player can discard a card. And we'll go ahead and make a fish. Alright. We'll go ahead. Nope. Play the land. Each player can discard a card. And then we'll exile. There we go. There we go. And that's why you don't play a game against someone committed to beating you, because you're playing nothing but board wipes. Because eventually you will run out of cards and they will run over you. Board wipes do not a game win. Just maybe hopefully help you turn a corner. If you got nothing else going on, not going to help. And then we find Myrdo, the Mighty, is our next opponent. And again, with Bolas Citadel, our one of in opening hand. Okay. Alright. Alright, goes vacuum, go. And see a Taurus Proving Ground. Excellent. Spellbook Vendor. We even found a white source. So happy. Look at this monstrosity. 241 cards left in their library. Well, we get your sorcerer roll. We shall scry and keep it on top. What are the odds? And then Kellen. Well, the Spellbook Vendor has to go. Well, let's go ahead and exile the Spellbook Vendor. Very cool. Alright, well, each player can discard a card. We'll get rid of our Fatal Push. Alright, we'll see what they do about Shieldred. I imagine this gets countered. Unless they're just getting, the stick is from the clue token. That's alright. I'd rather them counter the Shieldred and let us cast the Ashiok into the Bolas Citadel, because I want that -7 win. I want it. Errant and Gioda. Alright. Lose your life. Broker's Ascendancy. And they go after Liliana. That's fine. She did her job. Alright, let's exile their Alir, Disciple. Alright, Ashiok, go. We're gonna +1. I want to exile the land. And we'll grab the Bitter Triumph. Go ahead and get in for our damage. Well, this Aaron and Giada, we're going to have to kill it because it's going to make it impossible for us to get to our -7 if they attack in. Also, Athreos. No. Yeah, another black and white card there. Okay, you got to stop that. Alright, let's exile the Fatal Push just to have cards in exile. Alright, we got the Godless Shrine. That's 5, so 6. I think we let this enter tapped. We cast the Bitter Triumph and pay 3 life. Athreos is going to ask us if we want to pay 3 life, and we're going to be like, hell yeah, we want to pay 3 life, because we're not actually paying 3 life. Yes. And then we'll look at the top cards. We'll put the Fountain Port into exile. Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm counting that. I'm counting that because we had the Bolas Citadel in hand. Oh, man, I want to see it play out. I want to see it play out. Fine. Fine. I mean, I'm okay with it. We concede plenty too when the game is, you know, at an obvious impasse, if you will. But just once, I would like to have an opponent so intrigued by what we're doing that they'll let us combo off on them. Realistic expectation? Probably not. But the dream remains. Back fist 13. We've got you coming at our face with no colored mana. But we do get to go first. And we have double Bitter Triumph and double Liliana. Alright then. Oh, the Fabled Passage lead out, eh? This deck might be somewhat more consistent. It has less than 200 cards in it. Alright, let's go Ghost Vacuum. Vacuum them busted ghosts. And then you say, Generous Plunderer. I'm a believer. Oh, well, I say we Liliana. And then they have what next? What are we doing? I have nothing but removal in my hand now. Not a great situation. They have found themselves a Mayhem Devil. Well, get rid of that. We have found an Abyssal Harvester, on the other hand. Oh, I kind of wish we didn't have to do this, but let's go ahead and discard and get rid of the Mayhem Devil. That's going to be a source of irritation. And we'll +1. We'll get rid of the other Bitter Triumph. Alright. And then there was one card left in our hand. Shieldred. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing it's going to be a Shieldred. Probably way off base here. The Vorpal Sword. These guys were going to go medieval on our butts. Wow. Tear Asunder on the Liliana. That was not the right answer, my friend. Mayhem Devil. Alright, well, Abyssal Harvester. And we'll see if we can't get some tokens of creatures into play next turn. It's been a staring match here of removal. Greedy Freebooter, very cool. So they're going for like a thing where they're going to Mayhem Devil and sack a bunch of treasures to deal a bunch of damage to us. Alright, well that's got haste. But we're not going to block that. So now we kind of want all that removal that we pitched away. Yeah, let's get rid of the Vorpal Sword just in case they have a way to bring that back. You know what? This works too. Unholy Annex will drain them of life and also get us cards. No thank you. I'm not attacking in. There's a Ketramose. Now we just need a white mana source. We'll take it. Gold Vein Hydra swings in. No blocks. We want our demon. Corvald, of course. Why not? Well, I'm surprised they didn't sacrifice the Gold Vein Hydra there. Alright. I mean, what do I know? Well, I do know that we'll get a Greedy Freebooter. Seems good. And while we're at it, let's exile Tear Asunder. Alright, Ketramose. If we could cast you, then that would be great. In the meantime, here's a demon. No attacks, and then we definitely block with the Freebooter so that we can cast Ketramose next turn. Or do we Grim Tutor? There's another Freebooter. I mean, they would be very foolish to attack into us here. And yet, they have. We have more than one demon. You know we have more than one demon, right? So here's the thing. They're going to pump up Corvald. So we got to block there. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to block here. We're going to block there. And we're going to force him to sacrifice the treasures. Corvald doesn't have trample. Alright. So we make a treasure. We'll take that land, I guess. And then we're gonna go ahead and I guess, I guess we'll take the greedy freebooter. And they have another greedy freebooter. Alright, Fountain Port, Ketramose of the New Dawn. Alright. Let us exile from our graveyard the exercise. We have no way to bring it back. Draw a card, lose a life. That's kind of exactly what we wanted to see here. Kaya is huge. That is a huge win. Alright, let's go ahead and get... Just in case, let's go ahead and get a deadly cover-up. Since Ketramose is indestructible, this is good. And we drew a Valgavoth. I was tempted to get the Valgavoth, but we drew one anyway. And we have so many creatures under Ghost Vacuum too that as soon as we deadly cover up, we can have a board again with Ketramose and all of our token guys. Alright, they're going to continue to swing in like it's nobody's business. Get yourself some treasure. Nar, matey. Alright, well, they have a bunch of treasure. We now have a Gold Vein Hydra that's going to die immediately, but it's in exile. And we get a treasure. No, we didn't get a treasure from the freebooter. He didn't die. He got exiled. Alright, down to 6. What next? Magda? Alright, yeah, we definitely tear asunder. Alright, yeah, we definitely are going to deadly cover up now. And as if to say, this is what you should be doing. We drew another one. There is another. That's right, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. Alright. You did it. You drew all the cards. You got a Goldspan Dragon for your troubles. There you go. Things are looking up. Alright, they get the scry, make a treasure. We get to deadly cover up. And we'll go ahead and get rid of those guys. We get to draw a card and lose a life. And I think we get rid of Carvold. And we'll get a peek and see what's in their hand, huh? Okay. Even more cards. Well, Carvold, you gotta go. Carvold in the hand, along with a Mayhem Devil, Magda, Grady Freebooter, Vorpal Sword. Okay. And in the graveyard. Nope, we're good. Alright, we gained some life. Lose some more life. Let them play out their hand again next turn. Deadly cover up, and then hopefully we can do something about gaining some more life. Maybe a Valgavoth. That looks good. I mean, they could just Gold Vein Hydra for the win here, right? Do they see it? Do they see it? I think they see it. There it is. Alright, good game. Oh, so close. So close. I'm still counting that previous game where we had the Bolas Citadel and Ashioks, and they scooped it up. At any rate, well, that's going to bring us to the end of our show today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, please remember, love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic the Gathering. We'll catch you tomorrow for Ranked Wednesday, I hope. Until then, take care.